All right. Welcome back, everybody. We're jumping straight into it. Gates is Obscura is going to be the location. Our matchup, Deenos versus Jamers Gamers. Now, I know for those of you who are watching along in those brackets, you'll see Nerf Juno is currently playing against LGB ZZZ. Well, look, smart money says that could be our final. This match, however, could be a match that knocks a team out of the top four. So this is the direction we're going to be going out. Rixy, Deenos, and Aaiyo going to be going up against Koinks, SBV, and the one and only John Wheeler. As we're going to another, newer map, the Gates of Obscura. Again, always good to see new maps on that rotation. How will it play out? We will see. Obviously, very, very trippy. The use of those portals can throw so many people off, and I wouldn't be surprised to see everyone kind of gathered around them, but that's also where you can maybe find a quick KO, as what's already been found by our red side. I think it's going to be one of those types of matches, so we're going to have fun with this one. Again, our opening awakenings, as it's been played out. Everybody on Jamers Gamers has gone for Fire Up, and in response, everybody on the Deenos has gone for Fire Up as well. So we'll have no idea what that other awakening is. All we know is Fire Up is not going to be used, as in front of the net, a fair bit of pressure. Now, this is another one map where I'm curious if it does wind up being a map with longer periods of play. We're not going to see it our first round. Rixy gets the first goal, still 16 seconds away from overtime, as the Asher coming in through. Quick look at the columns as well. Asher, Amy, and Dubu taking on an Aaiyo and Dubu. And those are the portals that I expect to see, lead to quicker games when it's coming through the corners. Obviously, it bounces around every time in different places, but the corner ones really does a good job at keeping the goalkeepers on their toes right now. They're always going to have to be aware, as it also allows them to have duels like this, which is always going to be fun. Koinks winning out this time around. John Wheeler, core flip available, wants to get to it, but one awkward corner play, and all of a sudden the core's on the other end. Still, it will be the flip that will push it through, as Deenos, everyone dancing along. Love seeing that from you guys in the chat. Tie game, 1 apiece. Yeah, the portals are vicious, and again, it's going to be in the corner, so going to make things rough, I think, for both these sides. This map really is a goalkeeper's nightmare as soon as that corner becomes available, as right through but not in. Good touch by SVP to keep it safe for now. Core flip, though, immediately gets stuffed by Aaiyo, and then back to the other side. This time, the goalie duel is going to be won by Deenos, who gets the core flip. Now, suddenly, it's a pass through up to Rixy, and that's how you use those portals. What a core flip pass. Fantastic to see. I would call that clean, even. We are ourselves a 2-1 lean for the Deenos side. That was sick, and that's how I want to see those portals used. As once again, we're back into a boring position for the portals, but already the two barriers are gone. Tofu Wall is there to buy Deenos some time, as another portal pass is used to get to SPV, and eventually we can see that core in front. Rixy was staggered, but somehow stays standing. Through the portal we go. And what I'm finding interesting is we're not really playing the KO game right now. It really feels like we're just playing the, oh my gosh, how do we track this core because of the portals? Yes, everyone's low on stagger, but no one's been able to get that KO punch because all of a sudden that core is in your face. Body slam, core flip, shot saved by Aaiyo and Deenos working together. And there's the KO. John Wheeler finds it, but it's not going to be enough to get the goal just yet on the power play. Rixy looks to step forward, as again we see that core going down to the other side. Through the corner we go. SPV KO goal, and we're going to be tied 2 each. Yeah, it is so hard to react to this one. I am in agreement, chat. This is mean, and especially on set point as well, to again be playing corner ball. We'll see which side can play it better. First barrier, and it's the harder one to hit, as the second one will fall. SVP wanted the quick dunk, not going to get it. In fact, it is a KO, though, but awkward friendly fire, I believe that was, through the portal and into the net. And another portal shot sees Koinks unable to rotate back in time. All of a sudden, Deenos, they might have it. A little bit of a two, I want to say, barrier comeback. Rixy wanted the stuff, doesn't get it. John Wheeler leads the charge. Deenos going for the portal, and it's kind of thrown in a weird way because of the, I believe that was SVV's shot. Not really working out the way that Jamers Gamers wanted it to. Now Aaiyo in a 2v1 puts it through the portal. Now back up through the portal again we go. Quick back and forths. Rixy Middle of the field holds their own. Aaiyo with the core flip's going to use it. Goes up high. What a prediction from SBV to keep it safe as deenos comes through the portal. That's not where this goalkeeper wants to be. Has to step back, and now a second portal is opening up because we are in OT. And if things weren't crazy enough, it's going to get even more so. Through the middle portal we go with a block coming from the Asher. Rixy opens the doorway, and Aaiyo puts it through. Set number 1 goes to deenos. Oh, man. This map, it is such a mental game between Koinks and deenos, I feel like. We'll see how they play it off. First pick is going to go to deenos, who is going to opt for the quick strike. Not surprising considering we've been seeing those goalie showdowns and a lot of goalkeep touches. You kind of expect that. I'm a little surprised no one's going for the orb dancer, actually. I think that may have been a good pickup, perhaps instead of the twin drive, just because I'm still a fan of the orb build. As it was. Monumentalist obviously going over to the Amy as the last pick. Not too surprising. The other Amy going for build different just because of how strong it is. Stagger Swagger going over to Rixy, and John Wheeler has that rapid fire for just, you know, a little bit more of that striking power. Early KO does see Koinks taken out of the picture. That will lead to a 15-second goal. And deenos, after winning that first set, already back on top with the first goal here in the second. Did not take him long. Just need a couple more, and they should be good as Aaiyo puts on some quick pressure through the portals. We go like the synergy. First barrier will fall. Second barrier defended for the time being. Eventually, though, we go back through that portal. It's going to be held. As the core flip from deenos doesn't use the portal. Goes straight down the middle instead. Aaiyo turret. You can see how big it is. Thank you, Monumentalist. Helps gets that second. And a cross-up across the middle of everyone. Aaiyo does it themselves. That was such a cheeky play. And it's going to be a 2-0 lead. Yeah, it looks like it did just get past it. I'm a little bit surprised, but like that cross-up was good. Early KO. Goes back-to-back, so each team, I should say, down to forward. Core flip down the middle, gets one, but then goes right back to him because of the angle. As another teleporter cross-up, deenos is there. More pressure coming from SBV, but not enough to get to that barrier just yet. Core flip from Rixy shut down as well. Koinks prepared for the barrier play. Makes the first save. deenos holds up top. Cross-up could have been dangerous. If it didn't run out of the momentum. Anyway, more pressure coming through back and forth. Once again, we're getting sort of the goalies doing battle through the barrier. 15 seconds left until OT, and the second portal opens up. And with the 2-goal lead, that Aaiyo turret, not enough to begin the comeback. Has to go down low. The core flip on the line makes the save. But then through the portals, it's right back in deenos' face. Second portal is going to open up just as the second barrier falls. A chance for the set off the core flip. It goes back the other way. And through the portal we go. Core flip, shot, goal. Rixy puts it through. It's a 3-0 set in favor of deenos. What did I call Aaiyo? I'm just yelling. I'm yelling stuff, all right. Aaiyo. Amy. It should be Amy. And every time people try to get up on me, I don't know. Terribly named character, all right? That's what I say on that one. Castellast is going to be the priority pick, actually. A little bit surprised when Primetime is available. It dropped to 3rd. But specialized training on an X does make sense. You just want to be as in your opponent's face as possible. Although Primetime works for X as well. I don't know. It's just so unusual seeing Primetime drop to 3rd. I say Amy every time. Yeah. Amy. Yeah, I hate it, though. It's terrible. It feels unnatural and wrong. It feels like an abomination, just like the character Aimi is. So I guess it makes sense. I'm not sorry, Aimi mains. You deserve it. Here we go, though. Rixy down to Aaiyo. Not quite able to get through just yet. More pressure being put down as we come back up through the portals. Already SBB is taken down low, but not quite as low as Aaiyo is, who has been taken completely out. Core flip buys time to survive the Aimi turret. As John Wheeler continues to put pressure on that barrier, Rixy now stays up top. Core flip down. Not enough to get past Koinks the first time, but it's the follow-up from Aaiyo that makes it in there. So 1-0. And yes, Kisida, abomination. I said it, I stand by it. Aaiyo is an abomination. It is a glitch that should have been caught by your firewall and then purged from your computer. Update your McAfee and you'll be fine. 1-0 in favor of this red team as Aaiyo gets not one but two barriers on that approach. Follow-up pressure, not there. Back over to deenos, who can't get quite to rixy. Aaiyo back down as rixy gets staggered and is just getting pummeled by John Wheeler. And while that pressure is good, the unfortunate side of it is, well, the goal is now open and there's still a barrier standing for the Diener side. Gamers. Will they be able to get out of this one? Core flip stopped by a body slam. deenos finds Aaiyo through traffic, has to do it twice, but another core flip this time. John Wheeler's is able to find that second barrier. And you got to feel like going down 2-0 when it's set point against them. You need to find this goal now more than ever. Through the portal we go up to the top side. Quick stuff by SPV. deenos plays the patient game, finds rixy, who does go portal, but there's a KO on the other end. Aaiyo not in this map. However, we're going to overtime. Barriers are open. Goalie battle. It's won by deenos, but not in an angle that gets the goal. deenos still sits on the core flip. rixy, though, crosses up, and that's going to be in. 2-0 lead for deenos. Yeah, dude, there were so many sick portal clear reads that are coming through in this one as we start our third game as rixy looks to stay up top. Core gets flipped in the corner, and then we go other side. deenos still has the core flip available as well, but missing one barrier. We'll see what happens off the power play, actually, because John Wheeler and Koinks are so healthy. They're looking good. I love that wall stuff of the barrier. It doesn't really work out, though. Koinks actually loses both. And now all of a sudden, match point, this could be it for deenos. John Wheeler knocks Aaiyo through the portal, and they stay standing. I don't like that interaction. That is just mean. But Aaiyo now able to heal themselves back up, might be able to get themselves in position for the goal. It's the cross-up that hits its mark, and deenos is able to take the set and the series. They win it out 3-0. Oh, they're going to be happy with this one. deenos gets it through. They'll be happy with that win right there. Quick look at the stats for this one. Again, kind of a lower KO game than I was initially expecting. In fact, both teams sitting even 7-all. But I don't know, man. That map, it's so much up to the goalkeepers to say how well they can defend. And I like some of the forward thinking I got out of Koinks and John Wheeler at times as well. But Aaiyo, Aaiyo, whatever. They got the MVP in my eyes, at the very least. 7 saves to their name, not really much compared, for forward getting saves. Only 1 KO. Yeah, didn't really have the most damage yet, but just in terms of the positioning, the shots, and the pressure, like it felt like their touches were always the ones that kind of put that side ahead. So give it to them. Big game though for deenos and co. They're going to be happy with that win right there. And well, as per usual, it's now time to check and see how the rest of the games are going in our second round. That may have been the first one finished. That was actually a lot faster. Yeah, it looks like all 4 of our others still just kind of in that battle. Of course, the big one that I'm curious on, Nerf Juno versus LGB ZZZ. That match could be our potential final preview. We will see. The other one we got to look out for is deenos. They could be up there in the end, looking to play upset, especially with Nerf Juno or LGBZZZ going down to the middle bracket. Dare I say, Team Temp name should be getting the win over the Galaxatives, but they're still at it. And who knows, maybe Galaxatives can get an upset and really make the brackets kind of funky. Free Dubu against 2 glasses of milk, please. They're still doing battle. If I had a prediction, I'd kind of lean towards the 2 glasses of milk, but I like what I saw from Orange and Black on goalkeep, so maybe they'll be able to find a way through that. And then, of course, our last match, Grass Touchers versus Hook, Line, and Sinker. I don't know anything about those 2 teams. We'll be curious how that one plays out. I know Great Jinx is streaming, so if you want to check out that stream, go for it, and maybe I'll paint a better picture of what's happening over there. But for us here, we're going to be throwing a break, and when we come back, it's going to be round 3. So stick around. More of the Swiss stage when we return.